What's happening, guys? So Nate back here, and do we have a microphone? I have it on. Awesome. Okay, good. So we're talking about a very, very sneaky technique. Actually, it's not sneaky, but I want to show you the way you can use Google Trends to go get ideas for topics. So I've been teaching like how to go get design ideas, but there's another aspect of this, and it's getting niche ideas. Because once you have the niche, then you can go and do the other stuff that I have been showing you. So I'm going to show you a little way that I use Google Trends. And so if you want to follow me to my computer, we'll hop on that right now. We're on my computer. We're gonna head over to Google Trends. Let's say Google Trends. And so the way that I do this, right, is, I don't know if other people do this the same way, but I like to go to the trends, and then I like to go to this Explore tab. I'm gonna go set this as USA, okay? And I'm gonna go choose 90 days. I find that if I go less than 90 days, it'll show not enough data. So 90 days is a good amount. And then I leave it on web search, but you can change it to shopping and YouTube and whatever, but web search has the most, right? And then what I like to do is first, I ignore the topics, right? I don't care about the topics. I wanna know the search queries. I wanna know what people are actually typing. And then what I want to see is I want to see breakout. Okay, there you are. I want to look for the breakout tag. That means it's exponentially increasing right now. So when you see 1400%, that's close to breakout. But here, this is where you can get, like, you can get a couple, Call Me By Your Name, Jumanji, Fortnite, whatever. This is all boring stuff. But what you want to go into is you want to go into these categories. And you want to go into these categories, and you can go into the general arts and entertainment category, and then I can see the search queries for that, right? Red Sparrow and God's Plan lyrics and whatever, Forever My Girl and Grammys 2018. And so let's check this out. If you go into arts and entertainment and then you go one step layer deeper, you can go to, okay, so just show me celebrities and entertainment. And then the search queries for these. So now we got Kylie Jenner's baby name, Trump shithole, Emma Chambers. And so we're getting different topics that are getting a lot of searches, like anything, like here's all the breakout ones. The best ones are the top breakout. And then basically anything over 1,000% is decent or whatever. But like, I'm looking for what's gonna have a lot of people, if I make a design about what's gonna have a lot of people know about my design and how I can, because like the most powerful method in pinch on demand is trends. If you can hop on a trend, that is almost as good as like a passionate audience. But the passionate audiences are getting hit over and over and over again by a lot of PODers, right? There's only so many niches. But when you find a trend that pops up, that's when things are like fresh. And it's normally hasn't been, happened, and normally hasn't been marketed to before. Like if you're talking about grandma niche, yeah, the grandma people, they see a lot of designs because there's a lot of PODers that are in that niche marketing to them. So you just have to give a good slogan or good design, which is not hard, but they are being shown product after product after product. But when you have a trend, now you can get something that's not necessarily like an evergreen niche, but it is something that resonates with people, and you can find these niches with Google Trends, and that's what I wanted to show you. So what you want to do is you want to continue and just browse all of the subcategories. So maybe news is not a good place, whatever, but here, maybe I want to go down to, where are we? Let's go down to games. And let's look at inside the games. Okay, let's go into the games, and let's see if there's any board games that are breakout. Fire and Fury book, Fire and Fury. What is, so something with Fire and Fury. I have no idea what Fire and Fury is, so I'm gonna go, there's probably a way to Google search this. There you go, search that in Google. What is this, Fire and Fury? I don't know. Inside the Trump White House. So Fire and Fury is a book about Trump. Well, obviously you could do a Trump thing, so now I'm not really interested in that, but I didn't know there was a book, right? I don't know why it's under board games, but it's okay. So I'll tell you one thing, it's not categorized very good, but you want to go into all the categories so that you can see all the stuff. So let's check out computer and games. Okay, so I'm under games, and now I'm under computer games, and here we can say Nintendo Labo. I don't know what that is. Let's check that out. That's a breakout. I'm not sure what that is. So 10 is something for Switch, something for Nintendo Switch. I don't know. So you're like, what am I gonna do with this Labo for print on demand? I don't know. You're looking at what's trending, right? You're looking at, okay, so Sea of Thieves is a video game, but Fortnite, there you go, like Fortnite's Tomb Raider, the movie. Now, okay, so personally, I don't recommend you do like trademark, but if you want to see that stuff that's trending in video games or TV show, this is where you're going to find what's trending. Like Tomb Raider, if you really wanted to do something, you could do a Tomb Raider design, market it to the niche on Facebook, even though I'd recommend you not do that. Where are we? So let's go back. And then if you really wanted to go, you can go one layer deeper, like racing games. But this is when I find that there's not a lot of data. Sometimes there's a lot, like Need for Speed, Mario Kart Mobile. But I guess they have some stuff here, or whatever. Mario Kart and Google Maps. So then we're gonna go back, computer games. And you just go through all those categories, right? Just go through all those categories. And let's look for shopping, right? Shopping. See what's under shopping. What are people searching for? Back page posting. I don't know what any of this. Prom dresses. So you can see something about prom. So that would be something that you could be interested. I would be interested in that. So now that brings me into that. Hey, I've been out of school for so long. I don't even know when prom is. But apparently, if prom's coming up, right? I don't know when prom is, but prom must be coming up if it's showing up here. So that means you're going to want to target high schoolers with POD designs, with print-on-demand designs about prom, because that is not something that's normally targeted, and that is something that they would buy for, and that is how you kind of get use Google Trends to figure out new niches that are not common. And this is a perfect example of something that I was kind of hoping I would find something. And this is it, right? So prom is not going to show up all year. It's going to be a trend, and it's not something that I would even think about, right? But now that I saw it, I was like, okay, perfect. Let's, prom's coming up. Let's put prom on my schedule and let's make designs about prom. Okay, so we put prom. We have phone cases about prom, and it would be really cool. Like they go to prom, you're gonna have a couples case, men's, women's, two wallet cases, and you could have that theme with a prom design, and they would take that to prom that night, and it would be an accessory for that night, and they would definitely buy that. And that would probably be a really, really popular item too if your design's good and whatever. So that is a little trick technique or whatever for getting niche ideas, which is slightly different than design ideas. But now you kind of know how you can always get that fresh and never run out of ideas, basically, because you're going to be using Google Trends to figure out what to target. And you're going to schedule that, and now you have your plan for the next month, 2 months, whatever, all that. So guys, I really hope you loved this video. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video.